Hi, good evening. My name is Art Rubio. Today I'm going to walk you through Studio One. Studio One is a digital audio workstation software used to record music and edit audio files. Some people like to refer to digital audio workstations as DAWs or DAWs. Whatever they're referred to as, they all do the same thing. They're used to record music and edit audio files. So as you can see right here, Studio One, when you first click on it, on the icon on your desktop, if you look to the left, you see right here you have sound files. So these are files that you record or files that are sent to you that you can mess with, whatever it is you're recording. This is right here. This is going to be on the left. In the middle of the startup screen, we have the artist profile, the link to SoundCloud, probably a picture right here. I haven't really uploaded anything. And we have the device we were using for the interface, the audio interface. So off here to the right, we have kind of, I guess you could think of it as a newsletter. It's got the news feed, demos and tutorials on how to use Studio One, um, different ways of, I guess, just navigating through the website. This changes every so often. I don't know how often it changes, but as you can see right here, you got tutorials and demos for editing, audio editing, creating your first song and recording and whatnot. So to show you how to use Studio One, I'm gonna open up a file that I've already recorded, and I'm doing this for the sake of the video instead of going to create a new song, just because I want to show you exactly what it is we're looking for in Studio One. But if you're going to start a new song, for example, what you would do is go to create a new song, and you're going to have a bunch of templates come up. The template's going to be to create a song from scratch. It'll just leave you with an empty interface. This has not pre-recorded tracks, I'm sorry, tracks already set up, so this is kind of another pre-made interface. Then we got the house and the techno interface, instrument set. So there's a bunch of different templates you could use, styles, interfaces, user interfaces, and so forth. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you what an empty song looks like on Studio One. On the left-hand side, we have the empty instrument, where the instruments go. In the middle, we have the session. So you're going to see the audio files come up in the next session, the next song I'm going to pull up. And then on the right here, we have the instruments, VST instruments, effects, loops, any other external files, anything that's cloud-based, anything that you bought from a shop associated with Studio One, and so forth. And this pool of instruments right here. So this is what an empty file looks like when you start it up with the template that is an empty template with no preset tracks or anything like that. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to move on now to a track that I was working on some time back. Give me one second. And you're going to see a bunch of files, right? I'm sorry, not files. Excuse me for that. A bunch of tracks right here off to the left. The session view of all the tracks. And then off to the right, you're going to see all the options I have for virtual instruments, effects, and so forth. So this is just an overview of all the tracks. This song has about 26 tracks, 23 recorded tracks, and so forth. So if I put it on normal view, you're going to see what I'm saying about the middle part being recorded audio. This audio is actually peaking right here. But nonetheless, this is pretty much a view of what things are going to look like once you record in Studio One. So right here off to the left, you can see I have the instruments. I have them all color coded as well. I have my instruments arranged with drums on the top. Then I got the bass guitar going on right here with its own color scheme going on. Then I have mid-range instruments right here that cover, mid-range frequencies and whatnot. Guitar, electric guitar, acoustic guitar is what, and all that. Then vocals are with their own color scheme and so forth. Then off to the right, right here, we have again some of the effects that I used. So for this track I didn't use too many different effects. Everything in here is audio. So if I was gonna start a new track, for example, I would click on this right here. So let's just say I'll just put tutorial track. And right here, I can either put instrument. Instrument usually is almost all the time is going to be a MIDI instrument. The audio, uh, the audio mod right here, where you click, is going to be the anything for audio tracks you want to start up, automation, right here, and any folder you want to add. So for the sake of this video, because we have so many audio instruments, I'll just do a MIDI instrument. Color scheme will be yellow, doesn't really matter for the sake of this video. Right here is where I would have all of my MIDI hardware instruments that I want to use. I can use my Casio piano, the keyboard on the computer, my X2 MIDI keyboard, which isn't plugged in at the moment, but I would select right here what I want to use. The output would be, I guess, none for this one because everything's going to go through the main monitors. And I would click OK. And then you see the track is started right here. It's armed and ready to be recorded. I press that, it's not armed anymore. Now it's armed, not armed, armed, muted, soloed. This track is solo, means that it's going to be only one track being played, and so forth. So those are the basics of Studio One for this video. And to close out, if you have any questions, you can send them to me through my email, artrubio1995@hotmail.com, or you can leave a link in the comments below. Thank you.